the psychological triggers that make someone want you badly. Have you ever encountered someone who seemed to possess an almost hypnotic effect on others? Someone who, despite not being the most conventionally attractive or overtly charming, had an undeniable magnetic pull. People just couldn't get enough of them. This isn't luck. It's psychology. Welcome to The Love Alchemist, where we uncover the hidden forces of attraction, desire, and emotional influence. If you're new here, buckle up. We don't deal in surface-level advice. Instead, we break down the real science of desire, exploring the psychological mechanisms that make someone crave you deeply. And if you're a returning viewer, you already know what's coming. We're about to dive deep into the fascinating world of human psychology and attraction. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what makes someone desperately crave you, and how to effortlessly trigger that desire. Let's begin. The psychological triggers that create obsession. Number 1. The scarcity principle. People want what they can't have. One of the most powerful psychological forces in attraction is scarcity. Human beings are wired to value what is rare, uncertain, or difficult to obtain. This principle is deeply ingrained in our psyche, influencing everything from our shopping habits to our romantic pursuits. When something, or someone, is too readily available, it loses its perceived value. But when there's an element of uncertainty or exclusivity, our brains assign it a higher worth. This is why people obsess over limited edition products, rare collectibles, or the proverbial one that got away. How to use it. Don't be overly accessible. Create a healthy level of mystery in your interactions. If you're always available, you risk being taken for granted. Introduce small delays in communication. Instead of responding to texts or calls instantly, let them wonder what you're up to. This builds anticipation and keeps you on their mind. Maintain a life outside of them. When they realize they can't have you completely, their desire intensifies. The paradox? The less available you seem, the more they'll chase you. Scarcity isn't about playing games, it's about valuing your own time and energy, which in turn makes others value you more. Number 2. The Zeigarnik effect. Make them think about you constantly. Have you ever found yourself unable to stop thinking about an unresolved conversation or an unfinished task? This phenomenon is known as the Zeigarnik effect, named after psychologist Bluma Zeigarnik, who discovered that our brains fixate on incomplete experiences. This principle is why TV shows end episodes on cliffhangers. It keeps you coming back for more. When applied to attraction, it means that if you leave someone wanting more, they'll keep thinking about you long after the interaction has ended. How to use it. End interactions at their peak. Don't overstay your welcome in conversations or dates. Leave them wanting more. Tease future interactions. Say something like, "I'll tell you something interesting next time," or "I have a story you'll love, but I'll save it for later." This creates anticipation. Leave text exchanges open-ended. Don't always be the one to send the last message. Let them wonder what you'll say next. By mastering the art of leaving unfinished moments, you'll occupy their thoughts long after you're gone. Number 3. The power of emotional roller coasters. What do the most addictive experiences, whether it's a thrilling movie, a gripping novel, or a passionate relationship, have in common? They mix pleasure with uncertainty. Casinos keep people hooked with random wins and losses. Toxic relationships create deep emotional bonds through highs and lows. Even in storytelling, the most memorable characters are the ones who evoke intense emotions. When someone associates you with a range of feelings, joy, excitement, curiosity, even a little frustration, they subconsciously crave your presence. How to use it. Don't be predictable. Mix warmth with playful teasing. Keep them guessing about what you'll do or say next. build up moments, then pull back slightly. This creates emotional tension and keeps them engaged. Surprise them. Offer unexpected compliments or moments of deep connection. These contrasts make you unforgettable. People don't crave calm, they crave excitement. Be the emotional experience they can't resist. Number 4. The investment principle, make them chase you. Here's a psychological secret: the more someone invests in you, whether it's time, effort, or emotional energy, the more they want you. This is because our brains are wired to value what we work for. This principle explains why people often value things they've put effort into more than things that come easily. When someone chases you, thinks about you, or invests in you, their brain convinces them that you're worth the effort. How to use it? Subtly encourage them to invest. Instead of chasing them, create opportunities for them to chase you. Ask for small favors. Research shows that when people do things for you, they feel closer to you. It's a psychological phenomenon known as the Ben Franklin effect. Challenge them just enough. Let them feel like they're earning your time and attention. The more they invest, the more they'll convince themselves they need you. Number 5. The halo effect, appear more desirable without changing yourself. Did you know that one standout quality can make you seem more desirable in every way? This is known as the halo effect, a cognitive bias where our brains assume that if someone excels in one area, they must excel in others. For example, if someone perceives you as confident, they're likely to also assume you're more attractive, interesting, and valuable. This is why confidence alone can make you irresistible, even if nothing else about you changes. How to use it? Walk and talk with certainty. Own your presence and project confidence in your actions and words. Be opinionated. People respect those who have a clear point of view and aren't afraid to express it. Take care of yourself. Your energy and self-care habits dictate how others perceive you. When you project high value, people automatically assume you are high value. Number 6. The law of contrast, make them feel your absence. People don't notice what's always there, they notice what's suddenly missing. When you remove your attention, people feel the void you once filled. This creates emotional contrast, and suddenly, they realize just how much they liked having you around. This principle explains why people often only miss someone once they're gone. Your absence can make your presence feel even more powerful. How to use it? Occasionally withdraw your energy. Let them feel the difference when you're not around. Don't always initiate. Instead, let them come to you. This shifts the dynamic and makes them more invested. Bring high energy and value when you return. Make them appreciate your presence even more. Distance creates longing. Use it wisely. So, how do you trigger deep, irresistible desire? Let's recap. Scarcity makes you more valuable. Don't be too available. Unfinished moments keep them thinking about you. Leave them wanting more. Emotional roller coasters make people crave you. Be the experience they can't resist. Make them invest. Effort builds attachment. Confidence amplifies attraction. Project high value. Your absence makes your presence more powerful. Use distance to create longing. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever been obsessed with someone, and if so, what was it about them that hooked you? Drop a comment below, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you found this video valuable, hit like, subscribe to The Love Alchemist, and turn on notifications so you never miss the secrets of attraction and desire. Until next time, stay unforgettable.